Well, thank you very much, and warm welcome to our live stream on social media of 103 FM broadcast as we come to you live from the Planet Care Pharmacy out here at Gulf City in La Romaine. Planet Care Pharmacy, we are here to formally open what is the third branch of Planet Care Pharmacy under the umbrella of the Anand Low Price Group of companies. And a short while ago, there was a tremendous opening. We heard a great playing of drums to welcome the formal opening of this. It's a pity we didn't get it, but I could have seen the ladies chipping a little bit to it. Even the gentlemen in here were chipping a little bit to it. But we just toned down the music a little bit so we will be able to hear exactly what's taking place inside of Planet Care Pharmacy. Like I mentioned, it's the third branch being opened under the umbrella of the Anand Low Price Group of companies. And what a branch it is. It's not just a pharmacy. It really nice for the benefit of the customers, clients, consumers, as you would like, from not only South Trinidad, but from wherever you come and you're coming into this branch here, you will be assisted in more ways than one. The staff is already here, the manager is already here, the director is here, and of course this is like the formal opening of the third branch of Planet Care Pharmacy. And I want to just give you the tagline for this pharmacy. It's written in bold on the wall: serving you with care. And of course, Planet Care Pharmacy, that is what it's all about, serving you with care. And when we talk about care, we talk about the total caring of anyone who walks into this pharmacy here this morning. And I just would like to introduce myself. My name is Roshan Sukram, and of course I would like to introduce two lovely young people who will be assisting every client that walks into this pharmacy. They are pharmacists in their own right. They are well experienced. They know the product. They know the layout of this entire pharmacy, and they are here to assist you in more ways than one. Let me say welcome to Lydia Singh Rajnath. Welcome.
Thank you.
And of course, Anushka Simangal. How are you doing?
Thank you, I'm fine.
I see you all are very excited. This is the third branch that is being opened, but you are here and we're ready to assist those clients who come in here.
Yes, we are.
How do you feel?
Well, excited. And like you say, ready to help.
Anushka, what about you?
Great, and we're ready to serve the customers at our best service.
I saw you already by the cashier's register this morning, and you're attending. You're wearing mask. I am not. It's not mandatory, but it's recommended. They can't see a smile, but I know that you're smiling under those masks.
I can see it here.
You could see it. Well, I know you would like to commend the Anand Low Price Group of companies, and particularly the management and staff of Planet Care Pharmacy. I know the manager is here, and I'll just like to acknowledge her. She is Crystal Dirnarine. She's working behind the scenes, ensuring that everything is well laid out. Everyone who walks in here gets the attention that they deserve. Now, I just want to talk a little bit about access to this pharmacy. Because when we do things, we're talking about able-bodied. You and I can simply walk in here and make our purchase. What I notice, and this is commendable on the part of this group, is that they've made it easily accessible to persons who are differently able. Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, okay, so we have a free access there. No barriers to prevent like wheelchairs from coming in, as well as there's an automatic door. So upon approaching, it will open for itself. So you don't have to use. They'll be able to push themselves in.
Right.
You know.
So a person on a wheelchair has absolutely no problem at all accessing this pharmacy. The door opens on itself. There is no stairs to climb. There is a wheelchair ramp that you can wheel yourself straight in. And even when you come in here, there are persons to assist you.
Yes, we are all willing to assist and readily available. Shouldn't be any problem.
Right. Once they come in here with their wheelchair, one of the things that I've noticed as well is how wide the lanes are. So even when you're coming through the door with your wheelchair, you can move around on your own and shop and take up the items that you want, even while on the wheelchair.
Yes, yes.
The lanes are wide.
Wide. Yes.
Yeah?
Maneuver.
Anushka, jump into the conversation.
You can easily maneuver, and as well, we'll always have workers to assist in whichever way they need possible.
Yeah. Because I know you want to cater for almost everybody who comes in to the branch. You know, a person might come in, an elderly, a senior citizen, a child, even a child who is differently able. A car might drop them just to the front. But again, access, it's quite
Quite easy.
easy. Easy
Yes, 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 it
to do,
is very easy, yes.
Great. And also too, I was chatting with your manager, and another commendable thing about this store, this pharmacy, is the availability of a washroom. The availability of a washroom, and she was telling me that if a client comes here and shop, senior citizen again, an elderly, a child, a parent, and they get the urge to go to use a washroom, it is available to
Yes,
them.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is. Yeah, we try to meet the needs of the customers
Right.
in as much as we can.
One of the things coming to shop in a pharmacy is the issue of being comfortable. As somebody might come to the grocery, somebody might go to the hardware. And let me tell all our listeners and viewers as well that when you come on this compound, it's not just a pharmacy you're coming to, there are several other businesses located on this compound. It's the Rig compound. People should know that. And when you come here, you're getting access to grocery, hardware, variety store. Um,
The 100 degrees and below.
Right. So you may be here for a little while. So when you come to the pharmacy, if you feel the urge, you have that access to the washroom
But they
facilities.
can also drop off prescriptions and leave it, and we'll be able to fill it, and they can come back, so there will be no waiting time.
Right, you jumped on that one. I was coming to that one just now. Nevertheless, you've spoken about it. So washroom facilities are available. So while we open here formally today, and remember their branches in Debe, their branch in Orthopedic, this one is at the Rig here in Gulf City. When you come here to shop, we are making it absolutely clear for you that whether you're a senior citizen, an elderly person, a parent, a child who feel the need and the urge to go to a washroom facility, that is available here. And that is a kind of shopping that Anand Low Price Group of Companies, Planet Care Pharmacy, that's why their tagline says, serving you with care. Now, you talk about filling the prescription. Just before we go to that, your manager was also telling me about the loyalty card that is available. Tell me a little bit about that. And Anushka, you can come in the conversation anytime you
You
want.
want to go ahead?
So our loyalty card, we offer discounts on medication as well as OTC items. It ranges from less than 300, you get 5% off. Above 300, you get 5%.
Yeah, go ahead.
And over 500, you get 7% off. Um, what anybody in the household can use the card, and all you have to do, it's free of charge. All you have to do is just sign up in store.
Right. So, someone walking in at this opening here right now and making a purchase, they can simply
Ask for a loyalty card.
said, "I need a loyalty card." A
Right,
loyalty card.
right, and it will be just leave us some name, a name and contact number, a little bit of information. If it can be processed at the given time, it will be. If not, we'll just call back. And whenever they come, they could just give. If they forget their card, they could always come in, give their name, and it will be on the computer,
Processed.
system, right?
Right.
And they will get the discount.
Right. I also understand that even if you walk in here and you're a loyalty card holder and you don't have the card with you, your system will check and you will still be able to
Right,
get
so
that
you just
discount.
give the name,
Right.
and they will bring it up and on the system, and you will get the discount.
Right. That's quite simple because you know in this day and age sometimes we tend to forget those cards at home and only when we reach the location say, but you know I ain't bring my loyalty card.
Right. So if your child comes to purchase medication, but grandma has it or mommy has it, you just give her name, and it will be processed with the discount.
We try to facilitate everyone when we can.
Precisely. And that's what make this shopping here a whole lot easier. Um, no run around.
No, no, do have to wait for insurance, anything. You just cash back at the same time.
Great, great. I like that system. So you're looking at us. We're formally opening this branch here. It's already opened. It's good. What's your opening hours? I mean, people on the go, people on the road, and they're looking for a pharmacy. They pass down the road. They see the closed sign. Tell me about your opening and closing hours here.
From 8 to 10,
Yes, it is.
right? So, I mean, like, so those parents who drop their kids to school, they could come back, they could probably do some shopping, they could probably fill some items. In the night, if you get ill, we are open, so they can access until 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock.
Right.
Right. And that's commendable as well, because you're in a location which is a built up
Right, so you
area.
feel a little safer because we have so much other stores open as well.
Right. And given that you're in a built up area, you have a whole lot more clientele that is around the area. So your 10 o'clock closing time would augur well for the people who are here in San Fernando and surrounding areas as well.
Yes.
Right. Now, you mentioned about, and I want to just give the precise location. Everybody knows where the rig is, but I just want to give the formal, precise location. It's number 360 Rig Compound, South Trunk Road in Laramie. Not that long, but everybody knows the rig. They know the Anand Low Price Supermarket is right here. So that long address I give you, you just bear it in mind. But of course, we are on the same compound with the supermarket, the hardware, the variety store. Just look out for the rig sign, and you know you're in Planet Care Pharmacy, serving you with care. You talk about this going to shop in the supermarket and having your prescription filled while you do that, because people are always looking for some kind of convenience. It's a hustle out there.
It is.
And of course, time is of the essence. You may have a parent, a grandparent, someone who goes shopping maybe in the hardware or in the grocery, and they would like some curbside pickup facility. While you open here today, I know you've put that system in place, so that people can take advantage of that easy form of shopping for their prescription.
Yes, that's true. So you can always drop it off and we'll fill it. When you finish your shopping, you can always come back and we'll have it ready.
You have it right. No, I know I've gotten a number from your manager, which is 3664240. That's the correct number.
That's the number they can use to WhatsApp the prescriptions.
Great. So you can call this number, and it's about the same thing.
This is another convenience where you can WhatsApp it, right? So
Right.
you send it, we process it, and when you come in, you bring the prescription, of course, and it will already be waiting for you.
It's as easy as that and very convenient. So I want you to take the number again. The number is 3664240. WhatsApp that number, your prescription. And of course, someone here will be willing and ready and able to fill that prescription for you. No waiting period. You do that, come in here. It's called curbside. That's a new term we've got to get accustomed to, given what has happened over the last 2 years. Everybody have some kind of curbside pickup. And it augurs well for people.
Very convenient.
Very convenient. So let me just give that number once again. It's 3664240. Once again, I'm going to call it slowly. 3664240. Send your prescription to that WhatsApp number and they'll be able to help you. Remember, we are streaming live on 103 FM social media platform as we bring to you the formal opening of Planet Care Pharmacy, serving you with care, and they're going all the way to ensure that that care is available to you. Remember, they've got branches in Debe and Orthopedic, but we are here at the outlet on the rig compound. You come on down, be part of this formal opening today. Find out about the loyalty card that will afford you great discounts on your prescriptions and your pharmacy item that is in here today. So much is happening, and earlier on, Lydia, I took a walk with you throughout the various lanes, and your lanes are well laid out, I must add. Apart from the wide aisle, there is something here in the pharmacy for almost everybody. Grandmom, granddad, senior citizen, elderly, children, of course. You can't forget the children because sometimes they come to the pharmacy, and of course, you want to ensure that while the kids are here, they could pick up something as well. So I know we took a walk through some of the lanes, and you have a little mini mart that is available just right to the corner here. I don't know if the cameraman could just back up a little bit, and we could take a little walk, squeeze in through this first lane here, so we can see exactly what this lane is about. And like I mentioned, the aisles are really wide and comfortable. So we'll just go in here a little bit. So while we talk about all the pharmacy products, you also have like a little mini mart that is available.
Yes.
Yeah, selected items. Because when you come shopping for pharmacy care items and you don't want the hassle of going into the grocery, you might see something here that you like, and you can pick it up almost immediately.
Yes. So as you can see, you can't see, but we have the sweeteners. We also have different types of teas. it's more specialized teas that anyone could pick up.
Right, right. And these are selected teas. This is not just the ordinary teas. Because when I look at some of the writing, they're breathe deep, they're bedtime, chamomile, detox. Just to give our viewers a taste of what they can get here under one roof, as the case might be. And of course, you have the maximum slim that a lot of people I know. So let me try to. I don't know if I may need some of of the maximum slim, but maybe later on we'll look at that. But they've got it here under
Yes, yes.
this lane as well. Across on the other side, we may not be able to walk too far. You've got all the juices that are available. Tell us a little bit about that.
Okay, so we have the juice, but in addition to that, we have ice cream, we have snacks, we have cakes, desserts, yes.
Right.
Um, so, if you come in and at any point and you feel like, you have a
Ice
little
cream.
craving, ice
Having a
cream,
treat.
yes, and you feel like a treat, or you're feeling, a little under the weather, which is why you most likely came, you get a little pick me up with a little
Right.
dessert, yeah.
And of course, like I was mentioning, the kids, sometimes you come in with your kids, the parents doing the pharmaceutical filling of the prescription. And of course, the kids looking around, and by the way they're looking, they want something
So
on that lane.
we have some snacks like geared towards kids. We also have snacks geared towards adults.
Right.
We have a little toys so that could entice them a little bit as well, and put a smile on their face.
Right, right. And that goes with your tagline, serving you with care. So almost a whole lot of thought went into the products and services that are available right here at this pharmacy. Now, if you can just head back a little bit on this side, yeah, we could just head back a little bit on this side so we can station ourselves, and I can also see the fridge that is stocked with all the drinks that are available. Next to that, we were walking down and we were talking. You're well stocked with baby care items. I mean, when you come to a pharmacy, you want to ensure that apart from all the other products, you have your baby care items well laid out, and the variety is endless. Tell us a little bit about that.
So we have comforters, the pacifiers.
Right.
We have baby bottles, different brands, the Aven, the Dr. Brown's. We have formula. We have
The baby.
diapers. We have toys.
Right.
Personal care, shampoos, body wash.
The total package for childcare,
Yeah.
so that if you want the regular nipple, if you want the silicone
Right.
nipple, you have all those that are available.
Right.
So choice is of the essence. A mom coming in here, she wants to be able to make that special choice for her kid. You talk about baby formula, the range is endless as well.
Yes, it is. And we also have the bags to store the breast milk. So if any mom would like to express the milk and store it, we have bags as well that we could use to store it in and to refrigerate and leave it for the caretaker to give to the baby.
Now, I want to stress on that point because breastfed is best fed, and of course you have that piece of should I call it instrument or gadget that is used specifically to extract that. So they've got it here at this pharmacy, and if you're hearing it. If you're watching, you should be watching and listening to us. You should come and find out more about that because we know a lot of moms today are working moms. They are not at home. They're unable to do what is supposed to do specifically for the baby. So you want to ensure that you get this piece of gadget to express the milk.
Okay, so we have that, but we also have the storage,
Right.
container for it. Yeah.
Right. So it's a whole package that comes with it.
Yes.
That's an important part of your inventory that you got here, especially for the children. Now, when we did walk around a little bit, I saw a, what you would call disposable briefs, diapers for adults, both men and women. And they've got brands, they've got quality, because today you find, I mean, illness can take anyone at any time. You don't know when you will have need for it, when you will have to access that. You have that here readily available.
Right. So we have different sizes, like you said, for men and women.
Right.
So yeah.
And the comfort of that is unbelievable.
Yes, definitely. It doesn't make you feel any different.
Yeah.
So you can just put it on normal, like an underwear, and
Right.
put your clothes on after and go about your business.
And go about your
And
business.
nobody has to know that you have an issue going on.
Right, right. So that's important, and that is what the serving you with care means. That they've got these products here. It's a pharmacy, and when you come here, you want to ensure that your total care is taken care of. So we talk about the baby items and the baby formula. The I want to chat a little bit about your dispensary, because there's some medication. While we talk about over-the-counter drug, your dispensary has certain medication that would require that particular prescription, and you just cannot walk in and pick up some kind of medication or over the counter. You have to get that prescription by a doctor, and your dispensary is well put away as well, and you are in a position to dispense that medication with that prescription.
Yes, we are. So we have the antibiotics, narcotics control, which will be in the cupboards,
Right.
as well as we have the other medication that, well, with the prescription we will be able to fill and advise the patients accordingly.
Right. When you talk about advice, you follow the doctor's prescription, of
Right.
course. But I have seen where some people come with even with the prescription, and they still lean on their pharmacist for a word of advice.
Right. So we have a particular area, counseling area. So after we fill it, we go to that section and we will go through each item one by one with the how to take it, when to take it, what side effects they might experience, and we also do a follow up so that we will call and ask, how are you responding to the medication? How do you feel? So, yeah, so we provide that service.
I love that part of the what you call the counseling, because quite often when persons come to purchase medication, they're a bit apprehensive. They think, well, okay, I'm just filling out this prescription. I will get a label on it, then I go home, and I'm not too sure if I'm in a position to really understand clearly what has been given to me or how I should take this particular medication. That's where you come in, and that's where the counseling comes in, and the advice as
Right.
well. So you counsel your clients in how they go about taking this medication,
Yes,
and you do it thoroughly.
right, we do. So there's certain things we'll take before meal, after meal, with a meal. Um, you avoid certain things. So we will go through it and itemize and write it down in case they forget.
Right.
And also say it to them so that they will remember.
And Anushka, I know she was mentioning that there's a follow-up call. So if I take my medication, I go home, and that's about it. Nobody bothers with me again. Here, you take that initiative, not just to counsel, but to advise and to place a follow-up call.
Yeah, so this follow-up call entails you contacting the patient and asking how they're doing with the medication, how are they feeling, was there any side effects, and just making sure they overall feeling great. And the event that they are not so certain about how they're supposed to take the medication, they can always feel free to contact us by calling the pharmacy or hitting up on WhatsApp.
Yeah, let me just remind, now that you mentioned that, let me just remind people of the number again that you can send your prescription. It's 366-4240. That's 366-4240. And I can tell all our viewers and our listeners, even while we are speaking here, people have been streaming into the pharmacy, finding out about their prescriptions, finding out about what's taking place. Remember, your loyalty card, I have to get that right, okay? Loyalty. Maybe I'm remembering the royalty situation that's happening now. The loyalty cards, find out about that. Remember, that affords you huge discounts on your medication when you come into Planet Care Pharmacy, serving you with care. And I would say the best care, the utmost of care that you can possibly have. Now, you talk about the counseling and the advice as the case might be. And one of the things we always try to do, or I've seen senior citizens do when they come to a pharmacy, is come with someone who they trust, maybe a daughter, son, some sibling with them, because sometimes they want maybe a second person to understand exactly what the medication is all about. So it's not just the client who is coming in here to get the counseling and advice. Maybe it can be a family together coming.
Not a problem. We have an area there where we will be able to speak once the patient is comfortable with bringing along the person to listen in. It's not a problem.
Yeah,
We'll be able
understood.
to advise.
Yeah, it's like a family affair.
Yeah, most definitely.
And I like that because like I mentioned before, a senior person coming in here may not be able to assimilate and accumulate all that information at the same time regarding their prescription. So when you have that kind of advice with a family member, it tends to augur well for the patient. And like I said, this is really something that you all have thought out, put in place to ensure that Planet Care Pharmacy lives up to its motto, serving you with care. Now, apart from what we've spoken about as well, we are into a period of what you would call utmost care and attention with our health, given what has happened with the COVID situation and also the 2 years of lockdown. Um, People have been looking to what you would call boost their immune system. They always come to the pharmacy asking for, okay, I would like to keep my health up, and I would like maybe if you can recommend some vitamins as the case might be. How does that work? Now we went through the lanes, and I can tell you your lane is well packed with a variety. Um, well, you go
Well
ahead. You know what you're talking.
We're well stocked with different brands.
And of course people have the choice that
Yes.
that they would like to make.
Yes, they do. And well, we will be also there to advise. So depending on what you're looking for, we will know which brands it's available in, and we will be able to advise you on what particular need that you have. So if it is that you want something for the kids, we know we have the chewables and we have the liquids. If you want something for the elderly, like say, or not even elderly, those over 50, we have that. We have it sectionized for men, we have it for women, we have it for children. We have, if you want like something for, to help kids study, we have like a focus factor. We have different aspects. If you want to boost the immune system, we have the C and the zinc
D.
and the D. So we have those. We have them as individual component, well, one active ingredient, and then we have them as the multivitamins. So
So a clear example, and maybe we can just look at this. We can just look at this shelf right here. A clear example will be. Come back in a little. Don't go too far. A clear example would be this, because you're seeing a range of products here. In one shelf, you can see the Well Baby. You go ahead. I'm not the expert here. You all are the experts. So you're seeing the range of products that are available.
okay, so like you said, we have for the baby, then we have for the bigger kid, then we have, well, kids as well. See the liquid formulation. We have it also. If they don't like the liquid, we have it in like a gummy formula. We also have it in a tablet formula. Then we have the teens, boys as well as girls. We have it with additional. So we have a range. We have for women, 50, 70. So pregnant. If you're interested in things like perfecting the hair, the skin, nails, so arthritis, different formulations, but a
Right.
wide range.
Right. So
Different groups.
great. So you're pointing out, and that's what I'm mentioning about. Now, this is just one what you would call brand, right? This is just one brand. We've got several other brands that are available here. So when you come in here as a client, you can access all the various brands that you want, or that you know, or that some people are accustomed to a particular brand and they come looking for that, so that they can access that particular brand or maybe look for a different brand, Anushka.
Yes, they can.
And that's where you come in to assist.
Yes, given the best advice.
Right. She would be giving the best advice. So, but at the end of the day, the customer has the choice that they can make. And like I said, I commend the organization once again for the layout of its products.
Very nice. It's very nicely laid out. A wide range, and it is grouped in a way that if you walk down the aisles, you would see the variety available to you, and you will see it is just there, right there, so you don't have to look any and everywhere. You might even need to ask for as much help as in other places because it is right there and it's laid
Easy
out very
access.
well.
Yes, and I saw that the minute I walked through the door and I came in here, I can tell you that my eye simply fell on the range of the multivitamins, the specific vitamins, and the lane that they are on. But you mentioned and I use the word multivitamin. I'm not the pharmacist here. You are. So you have the multivitamins, and then you have those that are specific, like the A's and the B's and the C's. Tell us about that for the benefit of our listeners. And as you own it, let me just ask the question. Given that we are in the lockdown and people have been saying, I want to build my immune system, should I wait until that time comes, or can I just, on a daily basis, um, go ahead and take a vitamin as prescribed? Or, you know?
Okay, so yeah, you can take a multivitamin on a daily basis. So you have that will be building up in your system. So that will be working for you. You can also add like other things to it as well. If you need, like, you find, like, you say you come down with a cold, like you say you want to boost your immune system at a particular time, at that moment you can add probably the extra vitamin C, the D, the zinc, like even the echinacea, like those items will help. But remember, too much of everything is necessarily best, right?
Everything in moderation.
Everything, yeah. So you don't want, because if you take too much at one point in time, you will just not use it. You will just pass it out. So you will use your multivitamin, but you could add these other things as well at a given time, but not necessarily long term to have all these supplements at one time. Or that would be an advising the patient.
Right, right. So that's the kind of advice you're getting here at Planet Care Pharmacy, serving you with care. And of course, these young ladies are here every day to serve you. When you come in here, you can ask for Lydia. And also you can ask for Anushka, and they would give you the personal touch. Also, we would like to acknowledge Crystal Dearderine, who is the manager. She's been in and out, dodging the camera. She doesn't want to be on the camera, but she's behind the counter, ensuring that every client, every customer who walks in here, they get that personal touch. They get that kind of service that they're accustomed to getting from any, not just the pharmacy, any outlet of the Anand Low Price group of companies, whether it's the supermarket, the hardware, the variety store, the rig. You want to have some fun, that's the place to be. But today we are at the pharmacy. Now you've got some stuff there, I try to see if I could lose for the men as well. You've got the muscle building formulas.
Right. So we have the gym on the compound as well. So
Oh, great! So
yeah.
come this way a little bit so we don't fall back more.
So we have the gym there. So we also have products that they could access. So we have the protein powders. We have the
Right.
so we have the protein powders. We have the chewables, the aminos, the creatinine. So we have different items that they could use,
Right.
as well as we have slim and drinks,
Right.
and meal replacements. That they could also
The
access.
shakes, all those shakes
Right.
that build the muscles and
Yeah, we have those
that
as
sort
well.
of thing. Uh, you talk about the gym, and I know the gym is on the compound as well. I'm glad you reminded me that. And that is what I was mentioning about the one-stop shop that is available here. So while you have the pharmacy, you also have the gym on the compound here as well.
Yes, we do.
Right. So the products are endless. And let me I always want to remind of all listeners of that number. Um, you can call 366-4240. 366-4240. Send that prescription in via WhatsApp. And of course, there's no waiting period. You will go ahead and fill that out, and you simply come and pick that up and go about your way.
Yep.
It's as easy as that.
As easy
And
as that.
remind them of the loyalty card that you've got available.
So with the loyalty card, you will get a discount on dispensary item and over-the-counter items. Depending on the range that you spend, you get a particular percentage off. And that is instant. That is not waiting for insurance to cash in
Right.
and anything. You just get it instantly. If it is that you forget your card, you could just supply your name. It will be accessed on the system and you will get the discount. If it is that you come to shop for a family member and you didn't have the card, you could also present their name, like I said before.
No
It will be
problem.
accessed and
Yeah,
discount.
no problem. They take the hassle out of this pharmacy thing with that loyalty card. So no need to go, oh my, I got to go back down the road, and you know how the traffic is. No, you don't have to go through that hassle. You come here, give your name, and of course, they will ensure that once you're a loyalty card member, that you get the particular discount. We were talking about several, and one of the things that we mentioned, I like about this place here, is because of the number of segments and departments that you've got in here as well. Medical aids. You have And when I say medical aids, the orthopedic section, it's down. I think we may be able to get a little snapshot of it a little bit later on. But someone who require those medical aids, you've got the crutches, but you also got those.
We have the commodes. We
Right. Go
have
ahead
the
and tell me about it.
right. So we have the commodes. We have seats that you could also put into the washroom that have support, so that will help if whoever the caretaker or the patient needs to sit. And we have the walking sticks. We have walkers.
Shower
We have
chairs.
shower chairs, right?
Commodes.
Right. Now, and you've got that here. Now, like I said again, it is commendable that you all have that because I know a lot of people, I know personally, have been calling around to find out who has these items or where is it available. So I can tell you it is available right here at Planet Care Pharmacy on the rig compound. So if you're looking for those items, you're having problems finding them, they are available here at this pharmacy. And like I said, the management, they have gone all the way out to ensure that they think about all these items to have under one roof so that it is available to the purchasing public. So once again, just to reiterate, so our viewers and our listeners understand what you've got in terms of just go through some of the items again for me.
We have the walkers, we have the crutches, we have seats that you can place in like the shower seats that you can place in the bathroom. We have commodes. What else? And,
Yeah, basically those items. I saw the crutches down to the back as well. So they've got them here. Now I know we've got 1 hour of our live streaming, so our producers will tell us, will cue us when that 1 hour has expired. But we still got a couple more minutes there. Yeah, we still got a couple more minutes. And I want to talk a little bit about the first aid. Because we're talking about a pharmacy here, and we always think about first aid not first and foremost, but when something happens, then we realize when you open the pharmacy, the kit, the first aid kit home, I am missing several items from it. You've got a special shelf with all those first aid items that are available to ensure that okay, you're in the kitchen. You're outside mowing the lawn, something happens, you're looking for a plaster or a band-aid, that kind of thing. You've got those facilities that are available here at this pharmacy.
right, yes. So we have, well, these small, like the plasters, but we also have like the more medical ones, which is the micro pore tape, the transport tape. We have the sterile bandages and gauze. We have, what else? We have, well, the different application things that you'll put on it to cleanse the area. Um,
And you've got a first aid kit as well that contains several items that are unique to the home that could come in extremely handy if something happens.
yes, we do.
And that comes complete as a kit itself.
Right, yes. So we have kits with everything, and then we have, other individual items. We also have things for spraying, strains, like the bandages, the one that will hold it in place and mobilize it.
So you're talking to the sporting people or just normal everyday people who would require.
So say you lift something, you think you strain something, so you have a wristband, you have something for your knee, you have for the ankle. Um, what else? We have the varicose vein stockings as well.
Right.
A wide range.
That's the variety. And again, when you mention all these things, I'm always saying how commendable it is that all that thought and information went into putting all those together under one roof at this pharmacy. Cough and cold, we haven't even mentioned that just yet. You know, a lot of people know rainy season is here. We talk about you get the drizzle. I come down with the cough, I come down with the cold. And also you've got those products that are available. Some are over the counter. A lot of it is over the counter that you can get separate and apart from what your doctor may prescribe for you. Tell me about the over the counter one that someone walks in here, I have the cough, I have the cold, I can simply go and take something off the shelf. Of course with the advice of my pharmacist and use those products. You've got that here as well.
Right, so we have a wide range. We have particular symptoms, and then we have for the multi-symptom.
Right.
We have for adults, we have for children, we have it in tablet form, we have it in liquid form. Yeah.
And you've got them, and even the babies, you've got those for the babies and the teens, both male and female and adult. Anushka, come in now. You've been quiet a little while.
So in this case, we would ask what type of cough they have or what they're looking to treat, and obviously we'll give the best advice on which product they should use, together with how much they should take, directions.
Right. And I like that point that you make, how much you should take. Because these are, you must also follow the directions given on these products as well.
Yes, because in this case, for instance, it's different between a kid and an adult, so the dosage will be different. And
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, depending on the disease, like if somebody comes in with, if they hypertensive,
Right.
you will know like what ingredients to look for, which they
Right.
should not be consuming. So, you know, you will use a product, or you'll find a product that does not have that in the formulation. So you will guide them accordingly,
Right.
depending on the, yeah, she said, the size of the child, the weight of the child. If it's an elderly, but a frail person, you take all that into
Right.
consideration
Right.
before you give all the medication.
That is important, and talking to your pharmacist is
Right.
very
We will
important.
gather the information from what they say. But just speaking to us, we will gather the information and we will be able to give them, inform this, well, help them to decide what it is that they would like to have.
And one of the things I would like our viewers and listeners to understand clearly as well, if you come and you're going to purchase an over the counter item, talk to your pharmacist, and they're here to help and to provide that level of expertise and information to you, especially if you aren't sure if you have what people would call an allergic reaction to maybe something. So you want to ensure that you're taking a medication, but you're taking it to feel better, not get worse.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, so we will look out, like depending on what they say, we'll be able to look for it and advise accordingly.
Right. And earlier on, we mentioned the counseling and the advice, and this is all part of that counseling and advice as well.
Yes, it is.
Right. Now, great. We've got how many more minutes? We've got about yeah, 12 more. Right. We've got 12 more minutes, and within that period, I'm just going to recap some of the things that we talk about, so that our viewers and our listeners knows exactly why we are here on the social media platform of 103 FM, broadcasting this official opening to Trinidad and Tobago and the world over, as well as we open the third branch of Planet Care Pharmacy, serving you with care. The thought that had gone into this, again, I mentioned it because you've got a section with pet supplies. Now, every pharmacy have a little section with pet supplies, because just like the kids, people love to take care of their pets. When they come in here, they buy several other items, but their eye may simply fall on something for the pet. They want to run down by the pet store, and like I said, face all the traffic. So you have a section set aside for pets.
Right. Yes.
So I mean,
Shampoo.
the regular.
Yeah. So we have the shampoos, we have the feeding bowls, we have collars, toys, wound care, is that
Right, right.
vitamins.
And one of the things that today being the first day of the opening, as you go along, I am sure there would be things that would be added on, as the case might be as we go along. That's for sure. I'm certain.
I'm very certain. And if we don't have something, we will take note of it and we will also try to get it for the customer and get back to them.
Right. Great. Let me remind our viewers of that number again. If you would like to call and WhatsApp your prescription, you can do so at 366-4240. That's 366-4240. And if I look at the cashiers section there, you also have a wide variety of items. So a person coming here to celebrate a birthday, an anniversary. I saw fresh,
Right. So we have
beautiful flower here this morning as well.
yes, we have fresh flowers. Yes. We also
For
have
any occasion.
any occasion, just to say hello, I'm thinking of you. So we have fresh flowers. Yeah. We also have like fragrances, like perfumes, candles, um, bags.
I see some cell phone covers. I know people are always
Right.
looking for cell
We
phone
have
covers.
shaving sets. We have shades, um, car care stuff. A few. Yeah. We
Printer
also
ink.
have a printer ink. We also have a party section where they can pick up party bags and candles, birthday items. Um, Yeah.
And like have been mentioning about the thought that went into putting all this together is the fact that they've got everything well laid out, so that as you enter here, if you're looking for something, you don't have much effort in looking for it. It's almost available right in front of where you come to shop. Now, as we wrap up our broadcast, just to reiterate, one of the most important and critical aspect of anyone coming to shop here is the accessibility for people on wheelchair. We are a pharmacy. You're a pharmacy, and you want to ensure that while people come to get their item, the accessibility in terms of coming in here is also critical. We've seen people attempting to on wheelchair. People attempting to maneuver into doors, and they get stuck. As the case might be, this is not happening
Right, so
here.
they can help themselves, they don't have to feel dependent upon someone, and they could always, they could, you build up, the
Right.
doors open, you come in, the aisles wide, you have access, and you don't need any assistance. You'll be
Right.
able to manage in terms of handling yourself.
Right. Anushka, and like even when they get in here, the aisles are very wide, so they can wheel themselves around and actually do the shopping for themselves. But you guys are here to provide that level of assistance.
Most definitely, like we will see they come in and we will ask if they need assistance and we will guide you accordingly.
And I know that they are going to get the assistance that they deserve because you guys have been really assisting me this morning in terms of bringing across the products and services that this pharmacy have put on display for all, not just South Trinidad, but for all of Trinidad and Tobago. That's Planet Care Pharmacy, serving you with care. It's the third outlet they've opened. This one is on the Rig compound. Debe, they've got another branch. Oropuch, they've got another branch. I want to sincerely thank Lydia Singh Rajnath, that is you,
Yes.
and also Anushka Simangal. Both of them are pharmacists here. They are ready and willing to serve you. Ladies, thank you very much for being with me. You've been of great assistance, not only to me, but all those who are looking on, the thousands of people are looking on, and they are standing by, waiting and willing to come and come here, and they will be able to serve you. I want to thank you very much. I want to thank the Anand Low Price group of companies for allowing us in here to broadcast this live on social media. I want to thank the manager. Like I said, she's camera shy, but she's somewhere around, Miss Crystal Dearnarine, for hosting us this morning. And of course, I want to wish this company, all the best in its future endeavors. And I look forward. I don't know where the other branch will be. This is Rig, Debe, or Poach. I'm sure, even as we speak, they're thinking about another branch as well, thinking out of the box. So let me thank all our viewers and all our listeners for joining us this morning on social media. And of course, we look forward to serving you at Planet Care Pharmacy, serving you with care. And let me tell you, I stress on that word care because that is what they are all about. My name is Roshan Sokram. Thank you very much for joining us.
Oh my God.